All right, so we're gonna look at Sox and Yanks. I actually just did this, but I forgot to turn my mic on. So we're gonna try again, and we should be better this time. Anyways, Sox and Yanks, huge series. Swept the Yanks. Started on Friday, 15-5. Tanner's become an elite weapon in the starting rotation. He goes 4 innings. He got hurt. Sucks. Got hit by a line drive right in the face. Really sucks. Team really can't catch a break in these injuries, but it's okay. He dodged a bullet, kind of. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. Tanner, he should be back probably July or August. It's not the end of the world, but it just sucks. Joe Jakes is becoming better. He's doing fine. Corey's doing great in the pen. Corey and Nick Pivetta have been so much better in the bullpen. I'm glad I brought that up in my prior recaps. Brandon Bernardino, he's becoming one of those that big three in the back of the pen there. All three of these guys, Bernardino, Martin, and Jansen, are becoming like clutch dudes in the back of the pen. Anyways, though, big things from Friday is everyone got their bats going. Even Pablo Reyes, who's really in there for defense. Connor, same thing. Casas is gonna step in. He's good at drawing walks. It's gonna take time for Casas. He's a raw talent, but I can see where it could end up. Now there's a surefire thing in Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but we don't have to get into him today. I think if they have what they have and this kid, then he'll be huge. He'll be huge. I mean, they were saying the same thing about Bobby Dahlbeck though, so we'll just have to wait and see. Adam Baum, he was pretty good. I mean, it was yesterday, Sunday, when he started going crazy. But yeah, you really just look at the big guns from Friday, Justin Turner and Matsaka Yoshida. Those guys are just starting to go off. Thank God, because JD Martinez is killing it for the Dodgers. He's going to be an all-star. He's having the year of his career the year he leaves Boston. So, not fun. But we swept the Yanks, so we'll focus on this for now. We go on to yesterday, doubleheader. Saturday it rained out. It was bad rain. It was crazy. But we moved it to Sunday. Have a nice doubleheader here. Start with a bullpen game. Caleb Ort starting the game. I've wanted Ort DFA'd for a while. He came back. He's been better since he got DFA'd. It was a humbling experience. I'm glad I told. Everything I say comes true on these recaps, so just make sure you watch them. Caleb Ort has been humbled. He's doing better. He had 4 Ks. 4 Ks. He gave 2 hits, 2 runs. I mean, he gave you 2 1/3. It wasn't insane, but it's Ort, he's a pen guy for now. So you just want to give him 2, and that's good. Chris Murphy, he's doing better. Chris Murphy and Joe Jakes are two guys that kind of came in out of nowhere in the middle of the season here, and they've given you good innings. I like what I'm seeing from them. Uh, yeah, Murphy's a young kid too. He's good. Then you look at Pavetta. Gave you 3 innings, scoreless, 4 Ks. Pavetta out of the pen. I called it in the last recap. It's so much better. He can give you stretches in these games where you need him. You just need him to tap in and deliver. And then Martin, he's another part of this big three I was talking about, where he can be lights out and close out a game. But yeah, you're looking at for this game 6-2. You had 2 hits out of the atom bomb, one out of Yoshida, 2 out of Verdugo. The thing about Matsaka, the Macho Man, is you gotta rest him. You can't play him all the time. His body just isn't built like that. But when he's not tired, the kid can hit. The kid can hit. He's going to be Rookie of the Year. He's the third best hitter in the American League as a rookie. I know he's 29, but his first year in the bigs. It's his first year in the bigs, and he's adapted to the game a lot. And it just goes to show what you have. Like 29 isn't that old, especially in baseball. It's pretty young. So I will take that. They have a beast there in the waiting. And then we look at the night game, 7:10 start. And you want to talk about a beast that is awakening. There's a storm brewing. And his name is Brian Bayo. And I sing his praise all the time, and I have been. I really wanted him to succeed last year. His impatience, for me and for him. Last year, Brian Bayo, he's always had the stuff. He's always had the stuff. His change low inside against a lefty, it drops. It just drops right below. It's filthy. The slider, disgusting. Of course, he has a heater they can punch someone out with. Brian Bayo has electric stuff. He's electric stuff, and it was all a matter of when to use it. Now that comes with time and maturity, game sense. Bayo gives you 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 8 Ks, 8 strikeouts. Disgusting. Then you look at the pen for this game. I mean, if Bayo gives you 7, you just put in Josh Winkowski for 1 more and then Jansen for another, and that's a win. Those are 2 solid guys in the pen. You got Winkowski out of that Benintendi deal. You signed Jansen free agency. That's a solid triple heat right there. Bayo, Wink, and Jansen. Disgusting. But basically, the Sox had a huge weekend. They had a huge weekend. Sox Yanks. They improved to 5-1 against the New York Yankees, so they really just own them. I know all the Yankees fans on Twitter are saying because they don't have Judge, don't make a false narrative, and all I'm saying is, yeah, Aaron Judge is a good player, but last year was the peak of his powers. Aaron Judge cannot save you. He cannot. I'm sorry, you're getting blown out in these games. There's way bigger problems than just Aaron Judge isn't here. You're giving up 15, 6, and then 4 runs to a Boston Red Sox team that really had been struggling. I remember I was covering this team against the Colorado Rockies last week, and I was there, and it seemed like the sky was falling on this club. But they're turning it around, and it all started here. They got to wear the yellows more. The Banana Red Sox, they play so much better. I think they're 20-2 or 19-2 with these yellow jerseys, the Boston Marathon. So we know what to do, guys. We know what to do. Anyways, this could be huge in saving the team they have right now because they're coming up in the deadline. And if they can claw into third place, they're a game and a half back of the Toronto Blue Jays. A game and a half back. They're 2 games back of the New York Yankees. Huge sweep of a series for them. They go on to play the Minnesota Twins. If they do some damage there, the Twins have a worse record than you. They're first place in the Central. If you go on to do some damage in Minnesota, you can claw into third place, potentially save this team and this season. We still have to wait and see if we are going to be buyers or sellers at the deadline. I'm not sure yet. We'll wait and see.